Hey guys, what's going on? It's Nabel here, and today I decided to kind of make a response video, like to a question that I got from a viewer. I'm not going to call him out. He probably didn't know that I was going to be making a video about this, so I don't want to call him out and then him feel weird about it. But so this is kind of just a general response to anyone, honestly. This is kind of public knowledge I want to put out there. So as you guys have known, I've been making videos on YouTube for just about 60 years now. It's been a while. I started making them when I was 12, and if you could go back and see the old videos, you would certainly know I was 12. And obviously things have changed a lot. And in the very beginning, of course, I was making like random Dead Rising videos and stuff. And now I'm kind of making more formal Let's Plays like a lot of YouTubers do out there. And so I thought, this guy asked pretty much, hey, I'm trying to make videos on my own, and I'm not having any success. He's like, I've made a couple Let's Plays already, and I still am at like around 5 views per video. Like, I have like 10 subscribers, but no one's coming to the videos. And the subscriber might have changed since I went to the channel, but last time I checked he had like 10 or whatever. But basically he was just wondering, what do I do? Like, how do I make these better? And watching his Let's Plays, I've noticed some things that it's actually very common for people to do. It's very common mistakes that I see. Not always mistakes, but you can have a different style, stylings kind of in your Let's Plays. Not everybody has to be identical. People can do other stuff, add new stuff, but these are generally considered mistakes and bad things, I would say. And I kind of just wanted to talk about it to everyone out there. If you're thinking about making Let's Plays like me, I'm not saying I'm great. I'm saying, from 6 years of doing it, I have some experience. And I'm not trying to say that I'm better than anybody out there. I'm not saying I'm amazing. Right now I got like 100 views per video generally. I got a pretty good catalog of subscribers, but not a lot of active viewers, And I understand that, and I'm okay with that. I'm comfortable with where I'm at right now, and that's fine for me. And I think the first thing that people have to realize about subscribers is that they're hard to build up at first. Subscriber, it's kind of like a pyramid scheme where it's like, oh, if everyone tells 5 friends and then those 5 friends tell their 5 friends, and it's one of those spreading things. It's obviously a lot slower. It's not a direct pyramid scheme, but it's like, you get a subscriber somehow, then they go and tell someone or favorite the video, and then someone on their channel sees it, and then they'll like favorite it too, and then people on their channel will see it. It spreads like that, and it takes a while for that to build up. Obviously, once you have a lot, it builds up very fast, and when you have very low numbers, it builds up very slow. And people have to realize that. I started out, I remember when it took me like a couple months to get 25 subscribers, and when I got to that level, I started seeing people flowing in, like, alright, couple subscriptions a day, and it went good for a while. But you have to realize that subscribers, your number will build up. It's like, I've got like over 2,500 subscribers or whatever, but I don't have 2,500 views on every single one of my videos. So many of those subscribers either don't care about my videos anymore or are, gone. Maybe they've made that account a long time ago, they don't care anymore, so like that. And you have to realize that you're not, just because you have 500 subscribers doesn't mean you're going to get 500 views on every single video. And the view count, I think, is more of a roller coaster like experience. You put out content, and different people are interested in different bits of content. So if you put out a Metal Gear Solid 4 like Let's Play or something like that, you put out that, only people that want to see that game are going to be interested in it. Obviously, you're not going to get everyone just because you're the Let's Player. Doesn't mean that everyone's going to come and watch it. If they're not interested in the game, they're not going to watch it regardless. And I think that's the main point, is that you have to pick games that are relevant and games that are, have a wide appeal. Like if you're sitting there picking like obscure Japanese RPGs, you're gonna get your cult following, but you're not gonna get that wide audience that if you want that, you're not gonna get it. And it is a little bit of a give and take of like, all right, I can go a little bit more wide, but maybe my hardcore following doesn't like this game, but it is a wider appeal game, so it's kind of a give and take, like I said. And yeah, you have to your game selection actually matters a lot more than I think people realize, and that's why it's so hard for me to pick games, is because it's a total, you have to think about it and like, well, I like this game, but no one else does. So it's one of those kind of things. And I think a lot of other things, like with this Let's Play I'm talking about, when you're recording off of a camera, that is kind of hard for people to get into it. Basically, people want to get that raw experience. They want to get the same experience you're having. So they want to get a direct feed of video and audio. They're not interested in getting a crappy, like, camera pointing at a TV. You can see the border of the TV. Like, no one's interested in that. And it's like, people still do it to this day. And it's like, you cannot do that. First of all, the audio is terrible. I mean, it's like, it's just so bad. It almost reminds me of like if you want a song to put on your iPod and you're like, I don't feel like buying this, so I'm gonna hold up like a microphone up to my speakers while it's playing, and I'm gonna put the MP3 over here. It's like, no, like, please don't. Like, that's not. No one wants to get a crappy like bootleg like MP3 of a song on your iPod. Like, no one wants to get a crappy bootleg video of some dude playing a video game. It's like you need to have that direct feed of audio and video. And I think audio is actually more important even sometimes than the video, because when you're trying to get immersed into something and it's coming through like crappy TV speakers and it's being recorded by like a crappy microphone on a crappy camera, it's like, oh my god, this is unbearable. And it's like, even if the voice quality of the Let's Player isn't bad, it's just still just hard to watch. And so there's alternatives out there for people that want to play console. If you're into console games only and you don't want to get a capture card, go on the PC and play PC games. Like, if you don't have a gaming PC, you can still play basic games like, Half-Life 1, like good games you can Let's Play. And you can download a program like Fraps that will record the game full, direct feed of gameplay and audio plus your mic all at once. It will record everything. It does it for you. Like, if you are really out of Let's Playing and you have to hold up a camera because you don't want to get a capture card, like, there are alternatives. And if you can't do that, then I don't know why you're trying to Let's Play if you don't care about the quality of your videos you're putting out. Because you really have to care. I mean, I started out recording on the camera, so I should know better than anyone that you just can't do it. Like, it's just, no one wants to see it. I don't know how many comments and messages I got in the early days when I used to do that from people being like, dude, like, look at this Dazzle, you should get this capture card, like, holy crap. And people always commented like, dude, like, I can't hear the game at all, like, oh my god, this is terrible. And so just don't do it. Another thing, presentation-wise, if you're a Let's Player and you don't even know how to talk into a mic, like, I've seen some Let's Players out there that sound like they, like, are just complete, like, shy people, but, like, you shouldn't be shy on your own mic. This is pre-recorded here. If it was like a live show, I could possibly see getting some nervousness, but you should be able to talk very comfortably in front of your audience and on your microphone. If you can't do that, like, you literally just need to focus and figure this out, because it's like, if the presentation of your own voice and you talking over the game, it's such a crucial part, and if you're not executing on that well and you're not talking, I mean, like, if you mispronounce words and stuff like that, it's not a big deal. If you're not educated, that's not even a big deal. You just gotta sound somewhat, you just want to sound like an average person, like sitting down and talking to the average person. You want to sound like that. And that's what Let's Plays are. When it comes down to the core of what I say to people, like, if I would get asked a lot, what I would say to people if they would ask, like, what's a good tip for Let's Playing? Just imagine your Let's Plays as you sitting down with your friend, just playing a game. Just in real life, just sitting down with your friend on the couch, being like, hey dude, I got this new game here, let's play this, and then just talk naturally like you would have a buddy right there with you. That's the whole point of a Let's Play, is that you want people to feel like they're sitting down and experiencing the game with you. That's why Amnesia Let's Plays are around. You would think like, oh, who wants to watch a Let's Play of a horror game? You don't even get scared. It's like, well, you know, that's who doesn't want to come and sit with their buddy and like play a horror game at night? Like that's so fun. It's like the same idea as watching a horror movie with your buddy. Besides for it's like you have to actually control. Someone has to control it. And with Let's Players, it's so easy because like for instance, I'm pretty scared of horror games. Like I have Amnesia and I can't even play it. But it's like if I watch a Let's Player do it, you know, I'm okay. Like I still kind of obviously get scared, but I'm removed one more level. You know, I'm not directly moving my character around stuff. I'm removed one level, so it becomes like, all right. As if I get scared, I'm guessing this guy will also get scared too. It's kind of that same mentality you can have with if you're sitting there with your buddy playing Amnesia or something, you know. And that's what Let's Playing you want to do. Is just make people feel comfortable like they're sitting on the couch with you. Like, yeah, obviously they can't communicate to you, but you sit there and like act pretty much like they can. Like talk to them like they're real people. Don't talk to them like, hey viewers, like how are you guys doing? Like I saw some messages from you guys. Like if you are talking like they're robots and like you're disconnecting them from you. You don't want to disconnect them from you. You want them to feel like they're a part of the community. You're a part of it too. And you guys all want to feel like you're all kind of sitting down together and playing this game or whatever. So that's kind of what I say mostly when I'm doing Let's Plays, is like, I just want you guys to feel comfortable like, hey, you're just sitting with me playing a game and we can, you know, experience this thing together. That's kind of how I want you guys to experience it. And that's what I try to do. Also with Let's Plays, I mean, you have a lot of people out there nowadays doing like more recording the voice after game. Like for instance, if I record gameplay of this game and then go afterwards and narrate it along to it, do a commentary or whatever, that I don't know why that's catching on. I feel like that's so you're removing it twice leveled from that point. Like you're not even, you don't even feel like you're sitting there playing the game with him. You just feel like he's explaining to you what he's trying to do. Like, alright, so here I was just trying to do this, and like, okay, here we go, I'm doing this now, and it's like, why don't you just talk to me while you're playing the game? Like, it's so much more fun of an experience for me, because I'm sitting there, and then, like, if something weird or funny happens, I'm right there, and you're laughing, and I'm laughing, and instead of it, it's like, okay, guys, look at this funny part coming up here. It's like, thanks for announcing this is funny. Like, okay, I'm not saying everyone does that, obviously. I'm just saying I don't like people that do that commentary style. And I think that if you do a commentary style, the best commentary style people out there are the people that do make it at least feel like he's sitting there with you. Like they actually do laugh at things. They do, you know, they actually are acting like they're playing it. They come out and say, "Hey, I've recorded this pre-recorded this, but let's just sit down and watch me play this game," or whatever. It's like, at that point, there's almost like a third person. Like, okay, there's the person playing the game, and there's the person talking about the person playing the game, and then there's you watching this person talk about this person playing a game. It gets very confusing very fast, but I don't know. People stress out too much about Let's Plays. Let's Plays are supposed to be fun. Like, if they're not fun, like you're doing everything wrong, and like I do them for a reason. Like if like people always like are like, dude, you should make a partners count so you could get paid. I'm like, I like doing this for fun. Like, I wouldn't do it if I really wanted to get paid. Like, I probably wouldn't be here in the first place, because it's probably not a good way for me to make money. Like, me picking up, like, $5 a day or whatever. Like, I'm pretty sure I calculated it out. It'd be like, I'd maybe get $5 a day, like, if I uploaded a video every day. And it's like, that's not enough money for me to live off of. Like, I don't care. Like, I would just rather just make my own money my own way and just, you know, make these on my spare time and you guys have fun with them. But I don't know. Some people are trying to go into Let's Playing just so they can make money. They're like, oh yeah, dude, I'm going to become really popular and then I can make a whole shitload of money. And it's like, well, if that's what you're going into it for, I don't think you're going to end up like that. unless you are really good at covering that fact that you're in here for that, I don't think you're gonna do it. Like if you're coming out straight like, subscribe to me and you like me on Facebook and let's do this, guys. Like spread the word. Like if you're doing that, then no one's gonna give a fuck about you. They can see right through it. Like, you know, I'm not telling you guys to do that. Like I'm not like, dude, guys, tell your friends. Like if you guys want to tell your friends about me, that's cool. Like if you want to talk about me, but I'm not gonna force you. I'm not gonna even mention it because I don't even give a fuck. You know, if you guys do it, you do. If you don't, you don't. But yeah, so that's all I wanted to say. Just a little video here, just kind of talking about that. You know, I hope I answered that question for that guy. You know, just be straight up. Like the more forward you are with your fans and with your community, the better they'll be. Like get to know people individually. Like if a person's a subscriber and they're commenting on every single video you do, get to know that guy. Be like, hey dude, I'm making a new Let's Play here. You want to see like early like clip from it or something? Like that'd be totally sick if someone did that. But you see so little of that. But it'd be kind of cool if you have those 10 subscribers, make all those 10 subscribers really care, and then you at least you feel like, hey dude, I have 10 people that like really care about my videos and they follow me really hard, and okay, then I gain one more a day. Like, you know, you start building up and you have to put some work into it, but you actually come out with a big community and something that you can feel good about. Like if I made a video asking you guys pick my next Let's Play, people will actually respond. Like as long as I feel that is true, like I'm cool. Like, you know, that's the thing, is like I know you guys are out there watching and stuff, and maybe some of you guys aren't watching this one because it's like I don't really care about, I'm not trying to make Let's Plays, or I don't want to watch this. And if you don't watch it, it's cool. But like I'm just putting out content for you guys, and we're just gonna keep rolling with that. You know, I think we're doing good, and I got a new Let's Play coming up soon. I already recorded it; it's done. I'll put up the first part pretty soon. It wasn't a game that was recommended to me. Actually, I have taken all of those, you know, suggestions and I'm thinking about a lot of them in the future for doing them. So just don't act like your opinion was forgotten, because I probably will maybe end up someday doing a lot of those games. Maybe some of them I wouldn't do, but a good significant portion I've thought about it for a while actually, and hearing, you know, from people, you know, obviously it's making me want to do it, because it's like, well, I don't know if people want to do this, and then it's like, well, people want to do it. Like, alright, like, we can totally do that, like, maybe a couple of Let's Plays down the line. Like, I'm not ready to go on some of these, but, you know, let's see. So, I'm doing my next Let's Play. I feel comfortable saying that it is a Pokemon title. But I'm not going to say that it is a main series Pokemon title. So, that's all I'm going to say. So, this is gonna be the end of the video here. So, yeah, just be truthful with your fans, and then they'll be truthful back. That's you know, act like you want to be treated. You know, the golden rule, guys. Do unto others as, you know, you'd want them to do to you. That's kind of the whole goal of life, is that if you're putting content out there, then your fans are gonna give you some good feedback and praise back, and yeah. That's pretty much all there is to it. So, thanks guys for watching this video, and we'll see you guys next time with a new Let's Play.